Alright everyone, and welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new here. I'm Christina, aka That Variety Nerd, and today we're here for more good old MyGM here in WWE 2K24.
The following contest is a tornado tag team match, and it is for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers. First, representing Damage Control from San Jose, California, Bayley!
Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. We are back with more MyGM. We are tackling Backlash. Like I mentioned in the last episode, we're going to at least watch 2 of these matches. I know for sure, I really want to watch that triple threat match that we got coming up later in the episode. I think it's between Gable, Dragon Lee, and Braun Strowman. Again, we have like 3 champions out of action because of the power-up situation. But I think we got a decent little card, all things considering, on the docket, which is great. Again, we're still very early on in Season 2 of Universe, or not Universe mode. My brain was still in Universe mode, but yeah, we're in MyGM mode. So as a bit of a heads up, once again, like I said in the last episode, this is a pre-recorded video well, I pre-recorded before going to Royal Rumble. So this is like all the way back on January 25th. So that is happening.
And her partner from Chicago, Illinois, Cora, Jade!
So that is kind of where everything is rolling for right now. I think this might be the last episode we'll pre-record. So again, if there's like only a couple of videos out the week, like that first week of February, then just bear with it, right? Although I think we should still be good at like 3 videos for that week, because we'll be back to doing some kind of reaction video that week once we get back. But yeah, that's where we're at. I want to make sure that we had enough content for at least that first week of February, and then like once, again, time recording this, we don't know what's going on with 2K25 just yet. Once we find out more information about 2K25 and that sort of thing, then we'll kind of be strategic about what we cover and like try to figure out a game plan. And of course, you know, I want your feedback too. I want to know what y'all want to see like next year in the game over here on the channel. I think we've kind of gotten to a good groove in terms of our overall series and that sort of thing.
And representing the OC from Fontana, California, one half of the Women's Tag Team Champions, Michin!
I have my hot cocoa ready to go. So, yeah, that's pretty much what's happening over here. Again, at the time of recording this, we don't know what's happening with 2K25. By the time that, obviously, this video is out, we will hopefully know more, because, again, like, we're supposed to hear something on the 28th of January. So, there is that. So, again, slightly outdated commentary. It is what it is at this point. But, here we go, people. We are gathered here for yet another episode of MyGM. We're tackling Backlash. We're going to go through at least 2 matches and just see what happens. And hopefully set things up with everything else going on. So that's always exciting.
And
oh, Lord.
From Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, one half of the Women's Tag Team Champions, Meilee,
Fanny! Like, can you imagine, right? Like, you're on your very first show or something like that. It's like you're, like, already a champion. But I think we have enough women on the women's roster, I think. We can always add 1 or 2 more, but now we'll sort of focus on adding more people on the men's side of things, just to kind of keep things fresh, a little interesting, and that sort of thing. So that's kind of what we focused on a little bit. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Got the women's tag team titles on the line. Let's do it. There are the women's tag team titles about to be on the line here in this match. We got a tornado tag team match, so everybody is illegal in the match. Okay, well, oh, I thought the sound went out for a second. I'm like, oh god, here we go again, because sometimes it'll do it. Sometimes the sound will just completely just take a dump and just leave. So there is that. Here we go, here we go. But I hope everyone's having a lovely week so far. Again, we're just hanging out here, pre-recording videos. This should be the... Okay, well that might have been the quickest time that we've had, well, with the referee getting attacked in a match. So, yeah, we're kicking things off with the Tornado Tag Team match for the women's tag team titles. Keep things fresh, a little interesting and that sort of thing. And, yeah, again, I feel like I'm kind of talking in circles, but again, it is kind of hard to pre-record a bunch of videos, like, when you're kind of in between, especially, like, right when you're, like, in between games and everything like that. It is just, it's a whole thing, but, you know, it is what it is. Oh, here we go. Alrighty, we got Cora and Michin in the middle of the ring. Bayley and Fanny were on the outside of the ring. Now they're back inside the ring. Well, I mean, since this is kind of pre-recorded, what are sort of on a scale of 1 to 10, how excited are we feeling for 2K25? I feel like right now I'm kind of in the middle. Again, this is before we find out any information, right? My only concern is that given the trend of where video games are kind of going in the industry and have been for a little while now, I just hope that we do not get more modes that, like, deal with, like, the microtransactions. We don't need that. We don't need it. Again, that could have horribly aged well. I don't know. Again, this is recorded before we know anything. On the 25th of January. I know nothing. I am just a small town YouTuber. Either way, Bayley with the crossbody on Michin. And also with the video game, I always think like, oh god, nothing could be as bad as, what was that, like 2K20? With Red and Trey, and just that mess of a game, for lack of a better term. So that's what I personally think anyway, right? That's how I see things. Cora and Jade now going in for the cover. Oh, that was quick. All right, we got new tag team champions.
Here are your winners, the team of Bayley and Cora Jade.
Huge win right there for Cora and Bayley. They're the brand new tag team champions on the women's side of things. Very exciting. Here we go, here we go. Again, we don't have the music playing because copyright for now. Well, we'll have to maneuver things in between 2K24, 2K25, and that sort of thing. But we got up to level 2. We got 3 stars. Love to see it, love to see it. Yeah, so let's just jump over to the next match, shall we? I think so. Alrighty, everybody, here we go. We are here for the triple threat match that just, quite frankly, piqued my curiosity.
The following contest is a triple threat match. Making his way to the ring, representing the Alpha Academy.
No, thank you, Chad.
Weighing in at 202 pounds, Chad Gable.
We don't deserve you, Chad. We don't deserve you. We really don't. I mean, anytime this dude has just got, like, personality. He understands his assignment, and he gives us good matches. Like, I cannot be mad at that. I know we have such high standards. But yeah, this whole situation here, we needed to have matches on the show, and I was like, well, we have 3 people left, so we need to put the rest of them, we need to just kind of work around this whole situation. I mean, hey, it's fresh people on the roster, right? Right. So we got Chad Gable, we got Dragon Lee.
And his opponents, first, from Jalisco, Mexico, weighing in at
so good, too. We're Dragon Lee fans in this household. But yeah, again, like, this was one of these situations where we had to work with what we had to work with, and I just was like, I need to watch this match, because on paper it looks kind of ridiculous, but at the same time it all kind of works, right? Because, I mean, you have, like, the different classes in MyGM, right? Like, Dragon Lee's a cruiserweight, Chad Gable's a specialist, and then Braun Strowman's a giant, so it all kind of works out. It'll be interesting. I kind of want to see what happens here. We might actually have room for one more match, so I might put us over to, well, we had Drew and Ilya in the last episode, so I think we'll do Jade versus Kyrie maybe if we have more time, and if not, that's okay. We'll just sort of maneuver things around and get ourselves set up for week 1, or week 6, rather. Well, I mean, the next week, leading up to the next PLE, we're a mess over here. It's fine. I think in a 1-week time span, this will be like...
From Charlottesville, North Carolina, weighing in at 385 pounds, Braun!
This will be like, I think, 9 videos in like a week that we have filmed. Because again, I'm recording this the week of the 19th, I want to say. Yeah, the week of the 19th that we're recording all these videos and all that good stuff. So, yeah, I mean, we recorded, I think, like 6, we recorded, like, the last little chunk of, the Universe Mode videos, which those, you know, we wrapped up that series last month. Again, by the time this is uploaded, this will be February, and we're still in January. Then, of course, this video and last video, and then, of course, a reaction video tossed in there, too, so. Yeah, I mean, we are getting there, people. We are slowly but surely getting there. So, yeah, by the time that this is uploaded, we'll be well into February by that point, which is nice. And so, this should be up sometime maybe around, like, the 3rd through the 7th. Same thing with the last video. I don't know which dates offhand that we're going to be just, like, recording and uploading everything, right? So we'll see what happens. We will 100% have to see what happens. But nonetheless, here we are, people. Here we are, here we are. And then hopefully we can just record through the rest of February and give ourselves a little breaksy-poo before March. Because usually March is kind of the crazy month around here, because that's usually when the 2K games come out, right? And I want to make sure, like, of course, once we get a date for the game and everything, then, like, we can kind of work with that. And again, with this series, we're just going to get as far as we can. I'm not going to, like, push it and be like, oh my gosh, we need to finish this, and that. I'd like to finish at least a season or 2, right? Before we get into the new game, ideally. But at the very least, we'll have something, right? And, like, February is a shorter month, too, and, again, we're still very much in hibernation season in February still. I mean, February is another busy month in this household, because, well, here, obviously, we'll be back from the Royal Rumble trip, and that's into February a little bit. And then just readjusting, you know, to just everyday life in general again, right? Right. But, yeah, usually February is when I have, like, all my annual appointments and stuff like that, too, so... It's naturally busy because of that. But that is a-okay, because we're making it all work, and that's what matters, I think. Right, right. Oh boy. Looks like Braun's out of commission for the time being. Oh, God. What a move right there. Here we go. Uh-oh. Oh! Just caught Chad Gable right there. Dragon Lee is just so swift. Okay, I think Braun just tried to throw a kendo stick and it just didn't work. Oh my lord. This is nuts. This is very nuts. Braun Strowman, he's got Chad Gable. Oh my god, my voice is like kind of going out a little bit. I need to get some voice rest in. I'm not even kidding. Oh boy. Oh, right to the ropes. Well, that and, well, more hot cocoa. Oh god. Wait, is Braun Strowman busted open? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, he's busted open. Oh boy. Oh, but Braun with the roll up, and well, no. And we got the pinfall broken up there. I mean, they've all kind of got the right idea, though. They're trying to get the big dude out. I mean, that's what I would think would be a good strategy. I could be entirely wrong, though. Again, we're not a trained professional anything. Other than we just yap a lot. I don't know. Well, I mean, we play video games, too. But yeah, if we do MyGM, I kind of want to play some of the matches and hope for the best. Like, you know, once we get into the new game. Because, I mean, like, we've only got, like, probably, what, a few weeks left to go. Again, we don't know the release date or anything. We'll see what happens, but... We're speculative at this point. At the time recording. Oh. Dragon Lee now. Oh boy, Chad Gable's going for it. Chad Gable's going for it. Oh, the Germans. The German suplexes. You love to see it. You absolutely love to see it. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh! Oh, Braun Strowman going right for Chad Gable right there. Oh, no. And Braun going in for the cover now. Oh, but Dragon Lee breaks things up. And Braun now in firm control. Oh, okay. Just broke things up there. He's got Dragon Lee up now. What's going on here? Oh, right to the ropes. Again, Chad Gable's unreal. Absolutely unreal. Oh, he's going in for the cover on Dragon Lee. Freaking dark screen. Just there's Mr. Dark Screen. Just Mr. Dark Screen. Oh boy. Here we go, here we go. Dragon Lee now taking down Braun Strowman, but... Oh, okay, I thought Chad Gable was going to go for something there. Had no idea what was happening. Go. Oh, and a kick out at 2. We got Chad Gable, Braun Strowman now on the offense. What's Chad doing? He's going after Braun with the strikes, the forearms. Oh, Chad Gable now taking down Dragon Lee very swiftly. Go, everyone. Here we go. Chad Gable now. Feeling the momentum going. What's going on here? Oh, Dragon Lee just like threw the kendo stick at both of them. That was great. Oh, that might be it. That could be it. Braun's in the corner. Braun's in the corner, though. Could he make it over? Oh, and Chad Gable kicks out. What a match, y'all. This has been crazy. Oh, well, there goes Dragon Lee. Going right for Braun Strowman now. This is interesting. See, he's going in for the cover of Braun Strowman now. That's actually quite smart. See, like, you know, Chad's outside the ring. Braun was in the corner. He's got the right idea. He's got the absolute right idea. There goes the splash. Oh, but Chad Gable now going right for Dragon Lee right here. Oh, boy. Chad's going for it again. Chad's going for it again. A second German suplex and a third. Oh, boy. But Braun Strowman, Braun's in there. Oh, Braun Strowman breaking things up right there. And Braun Strowman now going for something here. Oh, God. Braun Strowman out into the cover. Dragon Lee's in the corner. Oh, but Chad Gable kicked out. What a match this has been, people. I'm not even joking. This has been great. This, like, seemingly just thrown together match, again, is just, we don't deserve it. Oh, and a kendo stick. Going for the cover there, but Chad Gable right there to break things up. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Just broke the kendo stick just like that. Oh, and a kick out right there. Oh, no. Dragon Lee, what's he up to here? Oh! Oh! Chad Gable picking up the win right there at the end of the match. And Braun Strowman. I mean, that kind of a performance, though, that warrants, I believe, a future title opportunity in some shape or form, right? Right. I think we've made it pretty far. We've got our two... how was that 2.5 stars? That was a great match. Okay. Just, okay. I see what I did there. Let's continue. Alrighty, everybody. So, let's go ahead and see how we did here. We had a poor opening. That's okay. You live and learn, right? Right. But... we've got brand new women's tag team champions. Very exciting, of course, as we saw right at the beginning of the episode. Roman Reigns defeated CM Punk in a submission match. Chad Gable, of course, as we just saw, defeated Dragon Lee and Braun Strowman right in the middle of the show in a triple threat match. Kairi Sane defeated Jade Cargill in an Extreme Rules match to close out their little feud. And then Drew McIntyre defeated Ilya Dragunov, completing their rivalry in the main event, retaining the World Championship. So... it'll be interesting to see what happens moving forward. All right, we got 119,000 fans. Love to see it. Love to see it. Got a little bit of money as well. Let's see how everybody else did. 90,000 for... okay, we outperformed NXT. That's a good thing for us. Okay, ECW, we did just a little bit better than them. Not by much, but we did a little bit better. Still, a win is a win. Oh, and we outperformed SmackDown, so we had the best PLE even with all the power cards. This is fantastic. You absolutely love to see it. And the hilarious thing to me is that we have like the worst budget. We have the worst, well, second to lowest number of fans, but we're still crushing it with those Hall of Fame trophies. So I mean, it all works out, right? Right. Alrighty, we're on the trade screen. I want to see what they have. I want to see what the no. We like Dragon Lee, and we aren't spending money. I mean, it wasn't that bad of a trade to be honest. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so we have Teddy Long here. Your show really topped the charts. I listened to my. I don't know if we use our cash wisely, but yeah. Kombucha. What's up? It's so good to finally get to talk to you. I got your number from your assistant. I hope you don't mind. I'm Kombucha. You may have heard of me. No? Well, I'm a pretty big deal on the internet. I'm looking to get my foot in the door professionally. Would you have any room on your roster for me? You can hire me for free, and I'm sure my followers would quickly become fans of your brand if you put me in a match. I mean, sure? Sure. Hey, boss. Proposition. Dirty Dom, we don't have time for this. No. Suit yourself. Match types that cost more than 40k grant 20% more ring XP. Room for all. Select a giant superstar. They said the next three shows will fighters and bruisers increase match card quality. Okay, and then Master and Apprentice. Superstars that are in a match with a superstar at or above ring level 20 gain 5 popularity. Well, we only have one person on the roster, I think, that has a ring level 20, and I think that's Roman, right? Yeah, so in terms of giants, we only have two giants on the roster. One's Jade and one's Braun. Braun's in the middle of a feud with Dirty Dominic Mysterio. Jade's not really doing much of anything. But we finally got a thriving women's division a little bit more, right? Right. So, I mean, I don't know if I would want to do that, but we do have a lot of fighters and bruisers, so that might actually even out, I think, right? I know that we're kind of going back and forth a little bit, but yeah, like we have, let's see here. One, well, yeah, let's see, we got here. We got one, five, six, seven. So like at least half our roster are fighters and bruisers. So if we kind of sprinkle them throughout the show, I think we would be fine. So I mean, we might just put Jade out for a little bit, and then like because Braun's got a feud with Dom, so I mean that makes logical sense. And Jade just got off of a feud with Kyrie and lost the match, so that's a natural way to kind of like weave things through a little bit. So, select a giant superstar. Again, we'll just go Jade for right now, because again, Braun's in a feud with Dirty Dom, so there's that. So we get Kombucha for 10 weeks, which is very exciting. So, there's that. Okay, have your most popular available female superstars fight each other this week. That is fine. So I'm going to go ahead and book the show. We're going to go through the match card before we close out, and then we'll close out. So we'll be back in just a second here. Alrighty, people. I think we've got a solid show coming up for the next episode. We might even watch a couple matches on this one because I think it's pretty stacked in and of itself. So, kicking things off here, we've got Trick defending the United States Championship against Chad Gable. Of course, with Chad Gable naturally winning that crazy triple threat match. This makes logical sense, then they're already in a feud. We've got Roman and Dom versus CM Punk and Braun Strowman. Again, the styles kind of meshed well together. Braun and Dom, they're already in a feud, so that just naturally makes some sense. We've also got Michin, Kyrie, and Fanny all in a triple threat match because that just makes sense to me. And then in the main event, we've got Bayley versus Lyra in a submission match. So we might watch at least one or two of these matches in the next episode. Of course, we've got Drew in a self promo. We've got Solo Sikoa calling out Ilya Dragunov. Hopefully that leads to a good little feud between those two over there. Again, we needed an extra bad guy, I think, on the men's side of things. So, I mean, it works out because we got Solo now. And we've got Kombucha over here with his promo. I don't know what's happening there, but yeah, that's kind of what's happening in the next episode. We might actually watch one or two of these matches because just it makes sense. I feel like we could definitely watch this match down here at the bottom. I think that'll be good, but we'll see how things go. Again, anything and everything look good on this show, so I'm totally on board with it. Again, thank you all so much for tuning in. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, do all that fun stuff here on the channel. Thank you all so much for being patient during this pre-recorded season. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Again, leave a like, comment, subscribe, do all that fun stuff here on the channel. And I will see you all in the next one.